So only one episode of season 6 has been released, and that episode had absolutely nothing to do with Felix or Kagami, yet I already have so much to say about them. Are we even surprised?
See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. Oh, my stammering.
So as you guys hopefully know by now, Illustrator just came out a couple days ago, and I'm planning on doing a whole analysis video on that episode because I literally have so much to say, there's so much to talk about. But in the meantime, I really wanted to discuss Felix and Kagami in the season 6 intro because I did find that really significant, and it's specifically the way they're standing that really got me. So essentially, as soon as I realized Kagami in the season 6 intro, I made a little TikTok video about it, and since then I posted a little explanation video talking about why it was significant and what their stance meant to me. And I also went into detail about Felix's outfit specifically. And after I posted it, I realized, wait, this is a video that is definitely meant for YouTube. So I decided to upload that TikTok here. So this video is not going to be like my normal videos. It's basically just going to be the TikTok that I posted. So I hope you guys don't mind, but it is something that I really did want to talk about. So anyway, without further ado, let's get into talking about Felix and Kagami and the growth that we can see represented within the season 6 intro. Okay, fine, I've cracked. Let's talk about the significance of Felix and Kagami within the season 6 intro. So at the very beginning of the intro, obviously Marinette and Adrian go to kiss, and then all of a sudden all of the people from the friend group show up, and in the very far left you can see Felix and Kagami. Here is a little bit of a closer look. As you can see, Felix is standing there, he's facing away from everybody, and Kagami is standing right next to him, but she's facing toward everybody, but she has her arm on his arm. And I think that this position specifically is so super significant because I think it's representation of their character arcs, but like specifically their growth and how they've changed. But before I go into this stance, I really want to highlight Felix's outfit because I don't know if this was intentional, but I personally believe that each character's outfit change is a reflection of their character and like how their character has grown and changed. So of course, this is how Felix dressed in the first 3 seasons he was in, so season 3, 4, and 5. And as you can see, he's wearing a white colored shirt that is buttoned all the way up, and he also has a black tie, which I think just closes off the outfit that much more. And if you really think about Felix's character and who he was during this time, I think you would say that this specifically really represents him. He was very closed off and reserved. Obviously, he had like this mask almost, and he had no regard for anybody but himself and the other Sentis, because obviously with the way he grew up, he had a lot of trust issues with humans. He believed that they were all out to get him and hurt him and destroy him like his father did. But we know that towards the end of season 5, that started to change because it was in that time that he finally started to begin to trust Marinette and then also Ladybug. And of course, that mainly happened because Kagami came into the picture. Love her. So anyway, going back to the season 6 intro, as you can tell, Felix's outfit is pretty much the same. He still has the white shirt, he still has the black vest, black pants, black shoes, but if you notice right here, there's a subtle difference. He doesn't have the tie anymore, and also the collared shirt is opened a little bit. His vest is also slightly further down his chest, which I don't think is that important, but maybe it is. But anyway, like I was saying, at the end of season 5, he's slowly starting to trust people. He finally trusts Marinette, he finally trusts Ladybug, and he's kind of starting to open himself up a lot more, like I said, because of Kagami. And then also at the very end of season 5, we saw him with Kagami at the pool party, which I think is super significant because you, like in seasons 3 and 5, well 3 through 5, you would not catch this man with any of those people, okay? He literally spent Felix, the episode Felix, insulting every single one of them. So right there, you can see that because he's with Kagami, he's kind of started to integrate himself into the friend group, and he's finally starting to trust more and more people. And that's exactly why I think his outfit is pretty much the same, but his collar is more open. He's still the same. He's still gonna have trust issues. He's still not gonna really want to like be a part of people. You know, he's still very skeptical of humans. but he's willing to try and he's starting to trust people. I think the whole thing with the outfit is exactly what this position specifically is representing. Felix is faced away from the crowd. Everyone is like turned into Adrian and Marinette, but he's turned away. And also he still has his arm folded, which is a very like protective stance. But of course, as you can see, he's still like looking over his shoulder at them. I've seen some people say that he's actually looking at Kagami. I mean, it's possible. I personally think he's looking at Adrian and Marinette because that's kind of the whole point. So it's like the fact that he's facing away is representing him still being very skeptical of humans, but of course he has his head turned because he's slowly getting to a point where he's beginning to trust people. And I honestly believe that the day we see his stance go from facing away from people to facing to people is the day that we know we've got this man locked in. Like he's good to go. He trusts people. And as for Kagami, she is not facing away from everybody. She's facing towards them. And I think that's because she's finally being accepted. I don't want to say accepted because it's not like she wasn't accepted into their friend group before, but I guess she's finally accepting their friendship. As we know, she struggled with making friends and she never really felt like she had a place within their friend group, but towards the end of season 5, they finally accepted her and she feels like she finally has a lot of friends. And of course, she already trusts everybody, so she doesn't feel the need to be closed off. Like she's faced towards everyone, she's good, she knows they're good, but she's also fully aware of Felix and his past and why he can't be faced towards them. I think she's not going to try to pressure him into doing anything. She's not going to try and force him to be with other people. She's just going to have her thing and she's going to let him do his thing. But of course, she's still going to let him know that she's there. And of course, she's still going to protect and care for him. And I think that that is why she's holding on to his arm. It's almost like when someone's struggling and you notice it, but you don't say anything because it's not really something that you need to bring up. You just like hold their hand or touch their arm or their shoulder or something like that. It's just like a subtle way to be like, hey, I'm here. It's okay. Everything's okay. And I think that's exactly what she's doing here. She's like reassuring him that everything's okay and that she's there to protect him and comfort him. And I feel like it could also be a little gesture of like, it's okay, you can trust them, like it's fine, like everything's okay, they're good people, I know they're good people. I've also seen a bunch of people point out Felix in this whole sequence because while everyone runs toward the screen, he runs backwards, well not backwards, but like to the side, basically just far away from everyone else. And I've heard a lot of people saying that it's gonna be because Felix is gonna be evil. He's running away from everyone because he's trying to go secretly do bad things. And I just gotta say, that's definitely not true. Like, this man was only evil because he wanted to save the Sentis, and he didn't trust people, so he thought the only way that he could save people was to get rid of all the humans. Kagami obviously made sure to tell him that that was not true. Like, come on, y'all. Felix's villain days are over. The only reason why I think he's running in the opposite direction as everybody else is simply for the exact reasons that I've already stated. He's with the group, but he's not really like with the group because, like I said, there's still that little bit of mistrust. And quite frankly, Felix is kind of a do it on my own kind of person. Even if this man is good, do you really think he's gonna stick with the crowd? No. This man is going to do his own thing and I'm gonna love it.